Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to my channel. My name is Jeanette Peterson, and welcome to this channel where we talk about God, systems, and leadership. Now, today we're going to be talking about the 3 keys to 7-figure success. And I'm so excited to be sharing this content with you guys because I am going live right here on YouTube, which I have not done in a very long time. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm so glad to be here with you. And so if you don't know me, my name is Jeanette. I am a former military member. I have done 7-figure business success with their operations. I've taught and guided many teams into 7 figures and beyond. And so here I am teaching you all the skills that you need to get 7-figure success in your business. Okay, so before we get started, I just want to ask you, if you have a 7-figure business or you're aspiring to a 7-figure business, let me know in the chat. I want to know if you are on that warpath, if you are on that goal, if you are on that trajectory, because the 7-figure business mindset is a lot different than if you're just trying to have a hobby business or you're just trying to pay some bills, or if this is a 6-figure business for you. Okay, so before we get started, like I said, let me know in the chat if you are here live, if you're here on the replay, and if you are chasing that 7-figure goal. If not, that's perfectly fine. This information also pertains to you if you're in a business. Okay, so the first key, I really broke it down to 3 things that I see all 7-figure business owners having, right? The first key is consistent messaging. I know that's hard, especially when you're first getting started or you don't know exactly what to do. You've got all these skills and you're trying to boil it down into one nice little steeped sip of tea. But honestly, once you have that consistent messaging, once you understand who you are, who you serve, why you're here, what God has called you to do, then you can have that consistent messaging. And you have to do it over and over and over. And some of the big names say, I was tired of saying my story, so I thought other people were tired of it too, yet they had never heard me speak. Don't get to that point. We are here to serve. The Bible is the best-selling book of all times, and yet I still read it every day. I still get in the word every single day. So do not stop with your messaging. Be consistent, be on point. There's a reason why some of the big names talk about content pillars, but really, I just want you to know that you just need to continually be saying the same things over and over, telling what you sell, telling who you serve, telling how you help. The exact same 3-step process of talking about that, so that way they can know, like, and trust you, right? And number 2, consistent offers. Only sell one thing for a long time. My coach and mentor, Kelly Roach, talks about selling the same thing, launching the same thing every 6 to 8 weeks for literally years. Years. And it's not about getting bored and not knowing. It's about running the reps. It's about being consistent. It's about understanding who you serve, what you're doing, and getting better at it. Michael Jordan did not get better at baseball by playing basketball. You hear what I'm saying? He did not get better at a different sport by playing his main sport. So if you're consistently doing the thing, you're going to be a top tier professional in that sport. And as soon as you change, even Michael Jackson was playing in Alabama. He was playing in Alabama baseball when he retired. Right? And he was not good. He was playing on the B team. And he did that because he thought that he could be as good, but realized his sport was not baseball. His sport was basketball. And he had been running the reps, honing his skill, focused on that. He had not been hitting the ball. He had not been running. He had not been throwing a baseball. So when you're doing your thing, you have to be consistent in the offers you show up in. Consistent, the same offers. Consistent. And it might not be the first offer you put out, but when you find what you know that you have the skills for, that God has called you to, and that you are on the right path, just keep doing that. Just keep offering that offer. And number 3, systems, which is literally my favorite thing, right? Systems are so good because everything in my life needs to have a place where I can understand it deeply, right? And I can create a system around it so that I no longer have to think about it. My morning routine is a system. My kids are homeschooled and they have a system. Our night schedule at home is a system. What I wear is a system. And that just helps me free up the brain space so that I can be with my clients and I can serve them well, I can serve them deeply, and I know exactly what they need because I'm not muddled around with what am I going to have for dinner or whatever else that I'm doing in my life, right? So everything has to have a system. How you're showing up, your client acquisition, your automations, your email. We think about all of those having a system, but in your life too. Okay, so those are the 3 things that I see all 7-figure business owners having. Okay, I've boiled it down to this really steep down version of what this looks like, which is consistent messaging, consistent offers, and systems. So if you need help getting a system in line, go ahead and click the link down below, join our Facebook group, and get things like this and more every time you interact with me. And maybe I can just get in your business and help you build that 7-figure business too. Talk to you soon.